Guten Tag. Time for a little bit of Deutsch. Today we're going to talk about Bundesländer. What are Bundesländer? Well, it's plural. Bundesländer, more than one, singular, Bundesland. All right, just like the United States has 50 states, Germany has 16 Bundesländer, each one a beautiful place where you might want to plan a vacation one day. So let's take a look and learn a little bit about them. Bundesländer. Yeah, that's it. That's a plural. States. Germany has 16 Bundesländer. You can also say the singular Bundesland. Bundesland. Let's take a look. Nordrhein-Westfalen. Nordrhein-Westfalen being on the northern side of things, it's past the halfway point, is fairly flat. It's a favorite place for cyclists, long distance cyclists like this. You can ride all over it because it's flat. Also, you can ride across the border easily on your bike to France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Nordrhein-Westfalen is home to three major cities: Aachen, Köln, and Düsseldorf. Sachsen-Anhalt is famous as being the home of Martin Luther. A couple cities he's associated with there. The main one is Wittenberg. Martin Luther was a professor at a university in Wittenberg, wrote a bunch of books, and kind of changed the world in the 1500s. Sachsen, in the southeastern corner there, is known for its mountains on the very southern edge. There's a lot of big mountains on the southern side of Sachsen. In addition, it's got a major city, Leipzig. Hessen, kind of smack dab in the middle, is known by the city of Frankfurt. Major banking center, major commerce and trade center. Frankfurt sort of dominates the Bundesland of Hessen. There's a few other cities there like Mainz and some little mountains called the Taunus Mountains. Rheinland-Pfalz is on the edge again. As the name of the Bundesland indicates, the Rhine River goes through it, and this is the prettiest section, the most beautiful section of the Rhine River, so that's where people take those famous river cruises, is up and down Rheinland-Pfalz. There's another river there called the Mosel, and between the Rhine and the Mosel, those rivers have the hills on either sides, and it's on those hills that they grow grapes and make wine. The next one, a tiny little Bundesland in southwestern Germany, Saarland, is influenced by the fact that it's very close to France, and so you're going to get a little bit of French culture seeping into the German there. Some of the food is a little bit more French, some of the slang that people use is a little more French. Baden-Württemberg, southwestern corner of Germany, we're going to see there the home of Porsche automobiles and the home of Mercedes-Benz Daimler. So Baden-Württemberg, automotive center in Germany. Also, they have the Black Forest, the Schwarzwald, Black Forest, Schwarzwald. And down south in Baden-Württemberg, they have a major lake, a recreational lake called Bodensee, kind of like Lake Michigan or Lake Superior in the United States. People love to go vacationing there. Bayern, the largest Bundesland, southeastern corner, and it's the mountains, right? This is where you get the biggest mountains in all of Germany because it's the southernmost and it's into the Alps. So southern Bavaria has all those snow-capped mountains. Bayern. Niedersachsen. All right, we're going to see several of these Bundesländer in northern Germany, kind of similar because they have two things going for them. First of all, the coastline, lots of beautiful sandy beaches. People love to take vacations there. You can lay out in the warm summer sunshine on the beach. There's also these little islands off the coast of Niedersachsen. People love to take vacations there. The rest of the state of Niedersachsen is primarily agricultural. So it's got the beautiful sandy beaches for vacationing, but it also has lots of wheat fields. It's great for growing things like that because it's very flat. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern is similar to Niedersachsen. You got the beaches once again in the north, windsurfing, sailing, swimming, yachting, or just laying on the beach and catching the rays. And also then a lot of flat agricultural land. Remember, the northern part of Germany is flat, southern part is mountains. Schleswig-Holstein, the very northernmost, between two bodies of water. You've got the Nordsee on the west, the North Sea, Nordsee on the west, and on the east you have Ostsee, the Baltic, the Ostsee. So Schleswig-Holstein has double the number of beaches, awesome place to take a beach vacation, and it's known especially for fish because it has access to both of these great seas. If you like going into a restaurant and eating fish, you will get some of the best fish in the world there, and you'll get twice the assortment of different kinds of fish because it has access to two different seas. Thüringen, kind of in the center of Germany, has several major cultural cities: Weimar, Jena, Erfurt. Three big cities that are home for a lot of literature, a lot of philosophy, a lot of science, sort of the intellectual heart of Germany. Brandenburg, again, is in the north, so it's flatter, more agriculture land. You can grow lots of wheat there, but it also has a major city, Potsdam. And Potsdam, way back in time, was home to Frederick the Great, Friedrich der Große, Frederick the Great, who had a palace there. And in modern times, that palace has been used for all kinds of important international conferences. Three of the 16 Bundesländer, are actually cities, not states in the traditional sense, so they're very small, but they're hugely populated, millions of people. Berlin, Hamburg, Bremen. Berlin is, of course, the capital of Germany, also has lots of great museums, also has some awesome lakes for picnics and swimming and canoeing and kayaking. Hamburg and Bremen, big cities, and both Hamburg and Bremen have their own ports. So there's harbors there for major boats to come in and out from all around the world, importing and exporting all kinds of goods. Now let's go through those states one more time just for pronunciation. Some of them are long names with hyphens, but you can say them. Take a deep breath and try saying Baden-Württemberg. Say it again. Say Baden-Württemberg. Bayern. Bayern. Come on and say it after me. Say Rheinland-Pfalz. Rheinland-Pfalz. Saarland. Saarland. Nordrhein-Westfalen. Nordrhein-Westfalen. Hessen. Hessen. Thüringen. Thüringen. Sachsen. Sachsen. Bremen. Bremen. Hamburg. Hamburg. Berlin. Berlin. Schleswig-Holstein. Schleswig-Holstein. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Brandenburg. Brandenburg. Niedersachsen. Niedersachsen. Sachsen-Anhalt. Sachsen-Anhalt. So, that was an overview. 16 states, 16 Bundesländer. Like I said, beautiful places, great places to explore, take a vacation, do whatever. But now you know. There's 16 different ones. Each one has its own character. They're not all the same. Just like California is different than Florida, which is different than Wisconsin, which is different than Texas, which is different than New Hampshire. So all of the 16 Bundesländer in Germany are different. Each one has its own unique landscape, traditions, food, etc., etc. Anyway, that's all for now. See you later. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.